lifestyle is quite rappy. When I was younger, I wanted to be a garage MC, like Dizzy Rascal.
Give me a Dizzy impression.
Endless speculation, I'm facing constant controversial relation to gun crime at garage events with so many claims, but no relevant. What I was gonna put it on. When I was listening to that yesterday, walking down Oxford Street, and I was just like. I got into poetry through the lyric theatre. I had nothing to do on a Monday night. Deanna, who is over there, was like the support practitioner, and the practitioner was a guy called Joe Quello, and I like just took to it straight away. At first, I was so scared. I saw it was the sharing for like the group in the creative learning room, and they asked me to write the opening poem. And I can remember just being, can I swear on this thing?
Yeah, go on.
I was just like shit scared. I was shaking and nervous and yeah, trembling. I can remember the first poem I ever wrote, but...
Go on, give us a little snippet.
It's, right.
Can we get filled up?
I never thought it would have made me feel so sad, so mad that my best friend in love, born strong like a fist in the midst of a titanium glove, could and then would sex someone else. With no thought of me, just yourself and your promiscuous wealth. December you answer is when it happens. And you don't know, it just sort of, well, kind of just happened. Did I come to mind when she was on the bed flattened? Or is this a regular occurrence which has developed and patterned? Was I boring? Questions ransacked my mind. Searching for answers so desperate to find, cause what you just said caused my heart to bind. Wires bound round so tight that it's impossible to unwind. Can't and won't unwind. I need to stay on guard. Soldiers surround, imposters are barred, scaffolding holds together pieces broken and scarred, while mind forces itself to feel happy and to laugh, because what's done is done. We cannot change the past. Nor can I think that this pain will last. I've got to hold my head high and move on fast. Poetry to me is a way of expressing and getting all that rubbish out of me, in a sense. I mean, that's how it kind of started, of like kind of venting a lot of emotion that I had pent up, and I had no other means of venting. And now it's just a way of kind of showing the world how I see the world, if that makes sense. I don't think you can say like one specific thing inspires you, otherwise your poems would always be the same. Everything and anything, it can be a song lyric, it can be what my friends do or say, like whether good or bad, experiences that I go through and I see other people go through. You can't even begin to comprehend the extent to which I truly loved you, and despite mine's might to take flight, I still do, because truth spoke when I said you were my best friend. That's why I won't take it back. But I can't fuck with fiction, I've got to focus on the fact. Fact, you fucked her, there's nothing more to say. Fact, she didn't take the CP the very next day, nor did she take it the day after that, so it's a fact that in 6 months she'll be quite fact. It's a fact that we can't be together again. I think my greatest experience, I've had so many, to be honest, but one of the kind of overwhelming thing was when I won my first slam, which was the UK slam. That was just nuts, and it didn't sink in until about a week later, a month.
What's it like competing
in a slam?
Yeah.
It's exciting. I mean, I don't really slam too much nowadays, but when I was first starting out, it was exciting because it keeps you on your toes. It makes you hungry, because, especially if you're a competitive person, because you want to win. Someone's always got a story, or someone's always got a new poem that makes you think, oh my days, that's sick. And so we are like a family, in a way. I hope you guys don't just come up here and say we're not like family, we hate each other. But like, we've got each other's backs, and we try and push each other where we can and support each other by going to each other's gigs. So I think we're quite close-knit. Which does sometimes make it difficult when you're slamming, which is why I don't really slam that much anymore. I always get asked, where are you from? My repeated reply is London. The town that sheltered a woman fleeing from war-torn land, baby in belly given chance to be a man, a city of prosperity. She seeked jobs, allowing her to keep her dignity independently, living in a state, not off it, her benefit. One son, a bright boy of renewable energy, He knew all he'd ever be was a product of the city that had changed his destiny. Okay, they say, but what country? I breathe deeply, swallowing sarcastic syllables and exhale, England. The island, throned in seas that channeled safety, she carried men to defend countryside, scattered with towns full of factories, the creator of colonies, voiced view, to keep view, exploit, use, to heavily recruit natural warlocks, to fight aggressively, with strength and bravery. 52,000 casualties, Gurkha's support over 2 world wars, nearly 500,000 fought for England. I'm teasing them. Because though it's not a lie, I know it's not the desired response, and so I'm not surprised when they reply, where are your parents from? See, I can't hide pigment skin within words, whether fact or fiction. So I tell them I'm a product of miscegenation. That parents' parents are from Jamaica and Scotland. Raised in England, they found life and made love in London to born and breed a British girl. So while I'm an addict for hard food, I fiend for the smell of eggs and bacon in the morning. I'm a sucker for a cuppa and I'll batter fish and chips in less than 15 minutes. I was raised by the church and educated by EastEnders. Friday nights of teenage life was spent going on drink benders. I can't pretend because all I know is GB. And I suppose on paper I could read as an idle recruit for the BNP. Wear my balaclava too high so my eyes can't see. The route of my journey to the RWB. Tickets to qualifications on my CRB. 5 for hate crimes would get me VIP. But a face-to-face interview would refuse my application. On the grounds of which I walk on are not my birthright nation. Profile is proof of racial integration, defies the silent slogan of skin-based segregation, and as the tick box of white Caribbean is crossed, my rights are wrong, and I should politely get lost. Pack bags to try and find where I belong. But before I'm forced to leave, I'll leave thoughts to ponder on. Where did you, your parents, and your ancestors come from? Don't want to force them, you know? Like, you don't appreciate it. It's cool, man. It's cool. I lied about what the poetry scene is like.